Have you ever wondered what separates people who face challenges with unshakable confidence from those who crumble under pressure? It's not about talent, luck, or circumstances. It's about mental mastery. What if I told you that Stoicism, an ancient philosophy practiced by warriors, emperors, and philosophers, holds the key to unlocking this unshakable confidence within you? Welcome to Stoic Blessing, where we delve into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to help you cultivate true strength, emotional control, and resilience. On this channel, we uncover the principles that empower you to rise above fear, self-doubt, and anxiety, giving you the tools to become the strongest version of yourself. If you're ready to learn the Stoic way to become mentally unstoppable, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on notifications, because you don't want to miss the next step in your transformation. Now let's dive into the philosophy that has shaped some of the most confident and resilient figures in history. Number 1, the secret behind unshakable confidence. Why Stoicism works. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you cultivate. We all encounter moments when our confidence is tested, whether it's public speaking, navigating a difficult relationship, or pursuing a challenging goal. But have you ever wondered what makes certain people stand out as confident, unshakable in the face of adversity, while others falter? The answer lies in one fundamental truth: self-mastery. And the Stoics knew this better than anyone. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that shaped some of the most resilient figures in history, holds the key to unshakable confidence. But why is Stoicism so effective in cultivating confidence? It's because Stoicism teaches us to master ourselves, to find our sense of power internally, rather than relying on external circumstances. By focusing on the one thing you have complete control over, your thoughts, reactions, and mindset, you unlock the ability to build real, lasting confidence. Think about the common sources of insecurity in life. How often do we feel uncertain about ourselves? Because we're worried about what others think, or because something didn't go as planned. We give away our power by relying on external validation to shape how we feel about ourselves. But the Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, taught that true confidence is rooted in your ability to control one thing: your response to life's challenges. This is where the Stoic habit of emotional control comes in. Every day, we face countless situations that trigger emotions: anger, fear, frustration. What most people don't realize is that these emotions are a choice. You are not your emotions. The Stoics understood that emotions themselves aren't inherently bad, but our reaction to them can either empower us or weaken us. Let's use an example. Think about a situation at work. Maybe you're presenting an idea or giving a speech. For most people, the fear of judgment kicks in, and that can undermine their performance. They start thinking about what others might think, and the anxiety builds. This is where Stoicism teaches us to shift focus. Instead of reacting with self-doubt and fear, you choose to focus on what you can control: your preparation, your delivery, and your response. The Stoic belief in choosing your response in every situation gives you the ultimate power. When you realize that the only thing you can control is your mindset and actions, your confidence becomes unshakable. Whether someone criticizes you or whether things go wrong, you've already taken the power back. You're no longer a victim of external factors. You are in full control. This Stoic habit of self-mastery is like building muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it gets. Each time you take a moment to pause and choose your response, whether that's remaining calm in the face of adversity or not reacting to an insult, your emotional control muscle strengthens. Over time, you become less reactive and more composed in difficult situations. This level of control is confidence in its truest form. You see, real confidence doesn't come from external validation. It comes from understanding that you have the power to choose how you react to everything around you. When you internalize this, your confidence becomes something no one can take from you. It's rock solid, built on the foundation of Stoic wisdom. When you consistently choose your reactions, instead of letting external circumstances dictate your emotions, you will feel an immense sense of inner strength. This is the secret behind unshakable confidence, and it all begins with mastering the one thing that's truly yours to control: your response. Now, I want to hear from you. Comment below. I control my reactions, I control my confidence. And let me know how you plan to apply Stoic principles to strengthen your own confidence. Number 2, the Stoic principle of control what you can. The power of choice. To understand why Stoicism is the key to unshakable confidence, we must delve deeper into one of its most profound principles: control what you can and let go of what you can't. This simple yet powerful idea is the foundation of Stoic emotional resilience and self-mastery. The truth is, life is unpredictable. People will disappoint you, plans will fall apart, and unexpected obstacles will appear at every turn. Yet, when you look closely at these challenges, you'll realize that the only thing you truly have control over is yourself, your actions, your thoughts, and your reactions. Everything else is beyond your control. This realization is liberating because it means that the power to build your confidence lies entirely in your hands. Let's take a closer look at how this principle works. Imagine you're in a stressful situation, like a tough day at work or an important meeting. What's the first thing that happens? You start feeling anxious, your mind races, and your emotions flare. But the Stoic approach asks, what can you control in this moment? You can't control what others say or do, nor can you control the outcome of the situation, but you can control your reaction. Stoics believe that reacting with calmness and clarity is a choice. You can choose to rise above the chaos and focus on what's within your control. You can choose to respond thoughtfully rather than letting anxiety and fear dictate your behavior. This is the power of choice, the confidence to act based on reason, not emotion. The more you practice this, the more you'll see that confidence comes from your ability to choose how to respond. When you stop giving away your power to external factors, you realize that your emotional state is yours to control. For example, instead of reacting impulsively when someone cuts you off in traffic, you choose to remain calm and focused. In doing so, you assert control over your peace of mind and maintain your inner strength. This approach not only builds confidence, but also cultivates mental resilience. You begin to view challenges and setbacks as opportunities to practice Stoic resilience rather than sources of stress. Every time you choose your response consciously, you become stronger, more resilient, and more confident in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. It's not about avoiding challenges or tough situations, it's about how you choose to handle them. When you take full responsibility for your reactions, you break free from the emotional grip of external events. This is where true confidence is born. Confidence isn't a matter of being immune to fear, anxiety, or doubt. It's about having the courage to face those emotions, accept them, and then decide how to respond. Take a moment and reflect. What parts of your life are you currently trying to control that are outside your reach? Where could you let go and focus on what you truly have control over? Your response and actions. The more you apply this principle, the more you'll begin to see that confidence doesn't come from waiting for the world to change. It comes from your ability to change your approach and control your inner world, regardless of the circumstances. If this resonates with you, hit the like button and comment, "I choose my response" below. Let's talk about how you can start practicing this habit in your everyday life to build the confidence you've always wanted. Number 3, the power of adversity. turning challenges into strength. One of the most profound and often misunderstood aspects of Stoicism is how it teaches us to view adversity. Far from avoiding pain, difficulty, and discomfort, the Stoics embraced them. They understood something that most people don't. Adversity is where true strength is born. The Stoic belief that challenges and hardships are opportunities for growth is one of the key principles behind unshakable confidence. When most people encounter obstacles, they often see them as threats, something to be avoided, feared, or overcome as quickly as possible. But for the Stoic, adversity is not a force to be feared, but a force to be embraced. Every challenge, every failure, every struggle is an opportunity to practice resilience, develop inner strength, and fortify your confidence. The Stoic approach is not to run from challenges, but to welcome them, because they are the very things that shape you into a stronger, more capable person. Think about it for a moment. Every time you face a difficulty, whether it's a tough conversation, a difficult task, or a personal setback, you have two choices. You can either let it defeat you, or you can use it to build confidence. Stoicism that the way you choose to respond to these challenges is what truly matters. The Stoics believe that the true test of a person's character comes not in their successes, but in how they handle failure and adversity. Let's break this down. When you face a setback, instead of feeling defeated or losing your confidence, you can choose to see it as an opportunity to grow. Each failure is a lesson, and each challenge is a chance to build emotional resilience. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up, facing the challenge head on, and making the most out of any situation, regardless of how difficult it might seem. This is where confidence comes from, understanding that you are capable of overcoming anything that life throws at you. For example, imagine you're working on a big project and things aren't going well. You could easily feel discouraged, lose faith in your abilities, and start doubting your potential. But if you adopt the Stoic mindset, you will pause, reflect, and recognize that this challenge is an opportunity to become stronger. How can you learn from this? What can you do better? When you focus on growth rather than failure, your confidence doesn't diminish, it grows stronger. You understand that you have the ability to overcome obstacles and that nothing is truly impossible. Stoicism teaches us to embrace discomfort. You might be thinking, but why would I want to embrace hardship or suffering? The answer is simple, because it's through adversity that we grow the most. Imagine someone who has never faced any difficulty in their life. Would they be emotionally strong? Would they have unshakable confidence? Of course not. It's the people who've faced challenges head on, who've weathered the storms of life, that have the confidence to say, I can handle whatever comes next. They've been tested, they've learned from their experiences, and now they know what they're capable of. This Stoic mindset doesn't make you immune to adversity, it makes you stronger in the face of it. The more you practice turning challenges into opportunities for growth, the more unshakable your confidence becomes. You realize that the world cannot take away your sense of self-worth or inner strength, because you are the one who shapes your confidence through how you face life's obstacles. By embracing, you stop viewing setbacks as failures and start seeing them as opportunities to strengthen your resolve. Every time you rise from adversity, your confidence grows because you've proven to yourself that no matter how tough things get, you can handle it. Ready to embrace challenges as opportunities? Hit the like button and comment, "Adversity makes me stronger," below. Number 4, emotional mastery. How Stoicism helps you control fear and anxiety. Fear and anxiety are two of the greatest obstacles to building unshakable confidence. At some point, we've all been paralyzed by fear, whether it's the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, or the fear of the unknown. These emotions can hold us back from reaching our full potential. But what if I told you that Stoicism holds the secret to not just managing these emotions, but mastering them? The Stoics didn't ignore their emotions. They understood that emotions are natural, but they also recognized that we have the power to control them. The secret to emotional mastery is awareness and choice. Stoicism teaches us to be aware of our emotions as they arise, but not to let them control our actions. This is the first step in transforming fear and anxiety into sources of strength rather than weakness. Fear and anxiety are often rooted in things we cannot control, the future, the actions of others, or outcomes that are completely out of our hands. The Stoic approach is simple. Focus on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and reactions. This shift in perspective helps you reduce the power of fear and anxiety in your life because you stop worrying about things outside your control. Let's break this down. Imagine you're about to take a big step in your life, perhaps a job interview, a public speaking engagement, or a challenging personal conversation. Naturally, fear and anxiety may creep in. These feelings often arise because you're anticipating the future and worrying about things that haven't happened yet. You might fear being judged, failing, or making a mistake. But the Stoic mindset teaches you to live in the present moment. Instead of worrying about a hypothetical future that hasn't occurred, you focus on what you can do right now, whether that's preparing thoroughly, calming your mind, or reminding yourself of your values. In the moment, you always have a choice about how to respond to fear. For example, if you feel anxious about a situation, you can recognize the fear, acknowledge it, but then choose to act anyway. Instead of letting anxiety paralyze you, you use it as fuel to take action. The Stoics believed that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in spite of it. This is how you build emotional resilience, by recognizing that fear doesn't have to control your actions. You can choose to act despite fear and move through it, which only strengthens your confidence. The beauty of emotional mastery through Stoicism is that it doesn't require you to eliminate fear or anxiety completely. It's about learning to coexist with them, to acknowledge them, and still take empowered action. When you master your emotions in this way, you become unshakable because you know that nothing external can dictate your state of mind. Fear may always be a natural part of life, but it no longer holds you back. By practicing Stoic principles, you start to see that fear and anxiety are temporary and manageable. They are just feelings, emotions that come and go. What matters is how you respond to them. You are not defined by your emotions. You are defined by your ability to choose your response. Ready to stop letting fear control your life? Hit the like button and comment, "I control my emotions," below if you're ready to start building your emotional resilience and unshakable confidence today. Let's talk about how you can embrace fear and turn it into your strength. Number 5, the ultimate confidence builder, living in accordance with virtue. We've covered emotional control, resilience in adversity, and mastering fear. But there's one final key to unshakable confidence that ties everything together: living in accordance with virtue. This is the ultimate foundation of true confidence, according to Stoic philosophy. In the Stoic worldview, virtue is not just a set of abstract principles. It is the core of living with purpose and meaning. For the Stoics, virtue is the only true good, and everything else, like wealth, fame, or success, is just external and temporary. What truly gives you lasting confidence is not external validation or accomplishments. It's knowing that you're living a life based on wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Imagine this. When you live a life based on virtue, you have a strong moral compass that doesn't waver in the face of difficulty. Your confidence becomes unshakable because it is no longer dependent on what happens around you. It is based entirely on your character and how you choose to live. Virtue acts as an anchor for your confidence. When you act with integrity, when you stand up for what is right, when you demonstrate courage in the face of fear, you affirm your self-worth. The confidence that comes from living virtuously is steady. because it's rooted in who you are, not in what others think of you or the results you achieve. Your confidence grows not because of praise or success, but because of your unwavering commitment to living a virtuous life. For instance, wisdom allows you to make the best decisions, even in the most difficult situations. Courage enables you to face fears and challenges head-on, knowing that you can handle anything life throws your way. Justice ensures that you live with fairness and honor, treating others with respect and kindness. Temperance gives you the self-control to avoid excess, helping you make balanced, thoughtful decisions in every area of your life. When you live in accordance with these virtues, you can hold your head high in any situation because your confidence is no longer reliant on external factors like success, wealth, or approval. Your confidence is rooted in the knowledge that you are living in alignment with your highest values. It's a confidence that comes from within and cannot be shaken by the ups and downs of life. Here's a powerful thought. Virtue builds confidence because it gives you peace of mind. When you act with integrity, you no longer have to worry about the consequences of your actions. You know that you're acting in a way that aligns with your true self. This peace of mind creates an unshakable foundation for confidence that external circumstances can't touch. For example, imagine you're in a difficult situation where the easy way out is to lie or act dishonestly. If you choose to act with integrity, even though it might be harder, you build confidence in your character. This kind of confidence doesn't come from getting the immediate result you want. It comes from knowing that you acted in accordance with your values, no matter the outcome. When you practice virtue, you give yourself the freedom to be confident without worrying about judgment or rejection. You become confident because you know you've acted honorably and done your best. You trust yourself, and that trust becomes unshakable. By incorporating virtue into your daily life, you will find that confidence isn't something you have to chase or seek from others. It's something that radiates naturally from within. You become the type of person who is grounded in their beliefs and values with inner strength that cannot be easily disturbed. Are you ready to live a life of virtue and build unshakable confidence? Like this video if you're committed to living with integrity, and comment, "I live by my values," below. Let's continue building this confidence together and unlocking the true power of Stoicism in your life. Now that you've learned the key principles behind unshakable confidence, from emotional control and resilience in adversity to mastering fear and living virtuously, you can see why Stoicism is the key to unlocking a confident, unshakable life. The Stoics understood that confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build over time with discipline, self-awareness, and a commitment to living in accordance with your highest values. Confidence is a reflection of your ability to master your own mind, to control your reactions, and to face life's challenges with the strength of character. Remember, true confidence doesn't come from external validation, wealth, or success. It comes from within, from the wisdom to know that you control your actions, the courage to act in the face of fear, and the temperance to remain balanced and grounded, no matter the circumstances. When you live by these Stoic principles, you're not only building confidence, you're also cultivating inner peace, emotional resilience, and the ability to thrive in any situation. So as you walk away from this video, ask yourself, what can you control in your life today? Is it your reactions, your focus, your mindset? Take action now and start applying the Stoic principles you've learned to begin building unshakable confidence. Remember, confidence isn't just a feeling, it's a way of being. It's the belief in yourself, in your actions, and in your ability to rise above any challenge with clarity and purpose. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment saying, "I am unshakable." Share with me how you plan to apply Stoicism to build confidence in your life. And of course, Make sure to subscribe to Stoic Techniques for more life-changing Stoic wisdom. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on the next empowering video that will help you continue your journey toward becoming unshakable. Embrace the Stoic way. Live according to your values and let your confidence shine. Remember, you are the master of your emotions, your responses, and your life.